All right. Y'all said we might finish the story today. Seems so short with these mini expansions. It is. I don't know why this expansion and not other expansions, but this expansion is like ADHD the expansion. Like I'm like, oh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? There's so many shinies in such like a small area that it's like it's hard to concentrate. You keep getting distracted by wonderful things. Is this a flower crown? Flower diadem. How do you say that? Diadem? Look at the flowers! I wish you could see it a little better. Uh-oh. Let's just buy it. Flowers on my head? Yes, please. Fortunately, I can't wear it with my outfit. But... flowers. You can make it whatever color you want. It's so hard to see. It's so tiny. Hold on. Let's take our... Wait. Wait. Apply. And then let's take... I haven't reskinned my armor yet. Outfits. Take outfit off. There we go. I got flowers on my head. Very Janthir. I just want like a whole flower. How flowery can we get? Was that the only new thing in the store? Wardrobe. How nature flowery can we get with heavy armor? I could just... I could be in my swimsuit. We have some kind of flowery looking feet. I could just be in my swimsuit. Could be my... Really, we do need some kind of fuzzy, warm something in the Janthir Sentry. We just need a race change to Sylvari. Do I have any of the Twilight? Is it called Twilight Arbor? What's it called? I might not have any of it. I know, a disgrace. I don't have dungeon armor. Maybe I didn't like it. I probably didn't like it. So it probably wasn't flowery. If I didn't like it. Oh, nightmare something. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Oh. Nightmare Court. Cauldrons. Ah. I have the shoulders. Apparently. That's it. Waiting until next year for the homestead? Wait, why? They said that they're going to add holiday decorations. So, next month there should be some Halloween homestead decorations. It's so bright in here. Ooh, Omicron stuff. That would be cool. Isn't that the anniversary one? I could be nature girl. Where's the top that goes with this? This one? That one. I could be nature. It's not the sentry though. It's not appropriate for the sentry. Look at all that Halloween stuff. Thank you, Regal. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. I just wanted to look at the flower crown. It's party. Let me put it back on my outfit. Do 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 do. There. And then I wish I could wear that and the flower crown, but I can't. There we go. What do we got? We got our login and complete 30 events in the Janthir region. Oh, what was that? Hold on. Huh, wait. False alarm. Oh, jeez. You got your legendary focus this weekend. All right, Alaska. Yes, Halloween and then Crabsmika. Crabsmiska. Package. No, no package. It was just Mr. P mowing the lawn, and our push mower broke. So thank you, Wing. Our push mower broke. So Mr. P had to get out. We have like a big riding lawn mower, but we usually don't use it because it's like overkill. But our push one broke, so Mr. P got out the riding one. And so I'm not used to him, like, on the riding ones. So I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, oh, I think that's, like, a stranger. They must be delivering a package, but it was just Mr. P on the riding lawnmower. Goats! Goats. Someday. Defeat 1,000 enemies by using a spear. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I gotta put my spear back on. I'm gonna put my spear back on. I didn't realize that was a thing. Gertrude Lustermane, how's it going? You got the you got the moth sky scale. My cabbages!
Spoiled they are. Get them in mine. All mine.
There we go. Use a spear. You can milk goats. Check if that works on ambient creatures for some easy kills. You want me to just, like, destroy the rabbit and rat and frog population for an achievement? Rude. No.
Just harvested these.
Doesn't look like it because there's a lot here. Now I'm gonna take them. And yeah, I got a kitty in a basket. I like that they're sleeping, and also that I'm bleeding. When you pick them up, they scratch you, even when they're sleeping. Then the rooster. I'm not gonna kill roosters for achievements.
That's the trick.
Thank you,
Nice
Rigo.
and easy now.
Yoop. See, this is why we can't get story done. It's fine. Come here. can go slaughter 100 Centaur in Queensdale. That's right. I mean, if you just use the spear, it'll happen. You have the whole quarter to do it. You have 3 months to do it. It's not like we have to rush our 1,000 kills. Come here. Come here. One more. One more. We have to conduct bloodstone research. Why? Oh, wait, there's an actual achievement for killing them? Wait, oh, what? You mean like a new one or like from back from the start of the game? That's rude. Should we for science? No. Feels bad. Good apple. How hungry are these Warclaw cubs that they're just ravaging these cabbages? Why cabbages?
I just harvested these.
Is it... Are they not eating the cabbages anymore? I don't think they are. There we go.
Thank you, Outlander. He'll let them gnaw his house down before a stern word crosses his tongue.
Ms. John V, welcome. I did. How was your weekend? I have not looked at the 3 new armor sets, now that you mention it. Good. Glad to hear it, Janvi. Okay, so let's do a story. Let's go up here. Let's try to stay focused. Alright. Chapter 8, Finding Balance. Conduct bloodstone research at Sanguine Crater. Meet Malice and Kaith at Bloodstone Research Camp near Sanguine Center.
That's not good. Should probably cut those elementals down before they take their little party straight to camp.
We were going the wrong way.
There. Need to keep an eye on those things.
What? On what things? What? I did it! Wait, why did it stop? Okay. Notes on the Titan spawn. Did we read this? Oh yeah, this was the one that compared them to white blood cells. That's right, I remember that.
Area looks clear for now.
Alright, finding balance. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Load longer so I can look at that art.
So you do have nice things to say about me when I'm not around to hear them? In good hands, hmm?
Seems I spoke too soon. Thought you were with Pokey.
He's fast asleep. I asked Har and Willow to stay with him so I could tend to some business.
The business of listening to our calls? That right?
If you don't want me to listen, don't give me a damned listening device.
Fair.
And that's beside the
Always
point.
listening.
I heard that you're looking into bloodstones. Thought it could be of use. Rather, the heart of the obscure could.
Go on.
If the Titans are siphoning energy from Bloodstone, neutralizing the shards may nullify their advantage. Something the heart of the obscure should be more than capable of.
Risky, but it's worth a shot.
I'm inclined to agree, though it is an unpredictable material, even in small quantities.
The heart
Be
of the obscure
cautious,
can neutralize bloodstone?
Last thing we want is to turn this place into Bloodstone Fen.
Woo! Yeah. Mm-hmm. Aw, the sickly deer make me sad. Oh! Ha! Oh, hello. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of a drop there. Oh. Hello? Hello? Sorry, spirit. Whoa! Whoa! Waiting Sorrow's doing that? Whoa! Waiting Sorrow. Okay. Oh. Waiting Sorrow's got the spells. Oh. Wow. What? Okay, you can stop showing off now. What the heck? She's glowing. Oh my god. Okay. Those are the Elementalist Spear spells? Jesus! Wow, she really wants to wreck that fly. What are you attacking? Now she's just showing up. What? That, wow. That is some flashy magic. I got flashy magic.
It's going to explode!
Ooh!
Get back! I'll cover you!
Rhea, Gavril citizen. Whoa.
Who?
Whoa. Look at the mushroom cloud,
They
dude.
must be victims. Those sacrificed on Bloodstone remain tethered in death. Unless severed.
Oh.
These
Did we
spirits had to
know
have died
that?
well over a century ago. May have seen the original Titan rising.
Couldn't hurt to ask what they've witnessed.
Attempt to speak with the Bloodstone ghost. It's freaking Rhea.
Traitors! Saul sought to foil the Titan prophecy, yes, but not by sacrificing the blood of our own. When he returns, your treacheries will be punished. The names of the May twins shall be stained in White Mantle history.
May twins.
Lurking in shadow, readying to stab me in the back, aren't you? Fitting.
Where? Lurking in shadow, readying to stab me in the back, aren't you? Fitting. Easy, spirit. Your mortal disputes hold no weight in death, nor do Saul's. Look at that. I don't have time for this nonsense. This nonsense is why you're here.
So, you come to spew blasphemy? And to whom do I owe this discourtesy?
To you, I'm a prophet of things to come, and you're D'Alessio's bootlicker?
You look nothing of a prophet to me, and I would certainly know. I am Rhea Ingham, leader of Gavril, appointed by Saul himself. I oversee this village and its proceedings.
You talk like a politician. Take it by proceedings, you mean the murder of innocents on the Bloodstone.
You're more informed than you appear. I won't waste your time speaking in riddles, then. It is true that stopping the prophecy of the Titan's return comes with a cost, but the lives saved will be innumerable. The unseen ones vow to this future, and so do I. Those who have sacrificed themselves have not done so in vain.
As if they had a choice. You all died in vain thanks to the Titans.
But not before the Mersat turned on you and your little dress-up club. Slain on the Bloodstone
Dress-up
like
club.
pigs to slaughter. That's the future to which you vowed.
How could... I refuse to entertain your madness. Leave, now, or you'll be the next cast upon the stone.
Huh. Okay. I don't know, they're already dead. What use is it, like, telling them, oh, you were just, you know, pigs at slaughter? Didn't mean anything. What's the point of telling them that in death? They're already dead. It already happened. Let them think it was something noble. Hi, Ram! Happy Tuesday! Thank you. Oh my gosh, okay.
Time to do some
Ow!
real damage.
Jeez, Waiting Sorrow's skills are insane. Alright, neutralize Bloodstone. Bloodstone is about to release dangerous magical energy. Seek protection with Waiting Sorrow. Boom! Bloodstone mushroom cloud. That's so crazy. Have fun, guys.
I've been here the whole time, huh? Sure looks different than I remember. So, how long have I been dead?
Eyes are creepy. You're quite perceptive. Well over a century. Aww, I don't have the heart to tell her.
Thanks. I've always been quick on the uptake, if I do say so myself. A century, huh? Explains why so much has changed around here.
Afraid not everything's changed. The Titans have returned.
Returned? Getting the last laugh is a nice consolation, even in death. Once the White Mantle started taking out their own, I knew that'd be the end of this place. England wasn't so bad. But once those creepy twins took over,
They keep mentioning these
Oh,
the
hell broke
twins.
loose.
It's fun to bully the White Mantle. Okay, you're right. The White Mantle, yes. Not the citizens, though. They didn't know what was going on. They were just the sacrifices. You're right. Rhea was a White Mantle. We can bully her. Hey, Mitram.
Uh,
You lived here before the White Mantle, then.
Yeah. I was out here trying to get my life back together. My former line of work was a bit unsavory, you could say. But being a crook wasn't all I wanted out of life. I knew there was more to me than just that.
I can certainly empathize.
So I started fresh.
Thief Kate.
Had a job, a family, and then the White Mantle showed up. And here we are. Well, were. Incredible. Entire village full of ex-cons. And it's the zealots who morally bankrupt the place. Hypocrites, all of them. If only the Titans got to them sooner.
Ooh.
Just wish that wasn't true of all of us. There were some good ones here. What a waste.
Aw. Bye. Entire village full of ex-cons. Oh, so Gavril was just people who didn't have anywhere else to go because they were criminals. Huh. Can we bully them just a little? At least they were ex-cons. Oh, he disappeared. Oh!
Time to do
sir.
some real damage.
That was my face. I didn't think about Gavril being like a town before the White Mantle got here. Waiting Sorrow's gonna be a raid boss. Boom! Cordelia May. Oh, and Cosmos May. Oh, here we go. Here are the twins. So many books have mentioned the twins. And I don't know if we ever knew about the twins before. Cordelia and Cosmos.
Did you need something?
You can ask us anything.
Yes, ask us.
Oh, okay, they're creepy.
Don't bite.
Oh, of course they have to be creepy twins.
Burn me. Don't these two seem fun?
No bullying those trying to change. I agree. Hey, what's up, Quo? You got it at the best part. I know, those wizard magics are insane, right? It's implied by some of the journals you find before now, but this is the first actual confirmation that people were here before. These guys! Oh my god. This is the first we're meeting them. We've only ever heard about the twins. The twins stare unsettlingly towards you, smiling. They never seem to blink. Don't suppose you know anything about Bloodstone?
Bloodstones are our area of expertise, you might say.
Yes, you might. They're quite powerful and useful.
Very useful. Our friends certainly think so.
Oh god, they're the creepy twins, man! Your friends, the Mersat, care to elaborate?
Bloodstone gives one strength. With strength comes power.
With power, one may do what they want.
Say what they want.
And silence what they don't.
Or
who?
They're wasting our time, and they're putting my petals on end.
Couldn't agree more. Let's move on. No, I'm gonna keep
Going
listening.
So soon? Shame.
shame indeed. Take care now.
And be sure to
Watch your
back.
Watch your back.
Who might be
Out
to get you?
Damn. Okay. They didn't disappear like the others. No, I'm gonna keep talking to him. Why? I'm like afraid to walk away from them because they didn't disappear. They just gonna hang out in the center there? Oh, that's freaky. They're watching. They're watching. Ah, darn. This guy. Oops. Always watching. They're still there. Thanks, Waiting Sorrow.
Doesn't it?
Oh, I keep forgetting about the explosion. I'm just like, okay, where's the ghost? It bothered you that they didn't go away? I think that was the point. Oh my god. Monikaz. Who is Monikaz? Yeah, this is the second Mersat ghost we've seen, I think.
I
Hi.
normally require an appointment to speak with me, but seeing as you've interrupted my work, let's make this quick, shall we? You may speak.
Why is it these dialogue boxes instead of us talking if we don't get a choice in anything? Like, what happened? I mean, no, I don't want to say this is a waste of time and then that, like, he'll disappear. Don't suppose your work is Bloodstone related.
Ah, follower. Manikaz. Or the Blood
Manikaz.
Phenom, if you prefer.
The
My
Blood
followers
Phenom?
often do.
What? What's the Blood Phenom? What? It's the first we've heard that. You seem awfully proud of yourself.
Of course. Should the scientists shun their discoveries? The artists be ashamed of their creations?
Never.
I bet you fancy yourself both.
Art envisions the world as it could be. Science makes it reality. My greatest work is
Oh, the
born
music.
of their convergence.
Is it coincidence this song started playing? I love this song. This was season 2. I love the song. I'll always remember this one. I don't remember what it's called, but I think this came out in Entanglement because I made a fake trailer to the Entanglement episode because I got early access to it, and so that's when I was playing the episodes early, and I loved the episode so much, and I loved this song so much that I took my footage from the episode and took like non-spoilery clips and made like my own trailer using like voice lines and stuff from the episode, and then released it as soon as the episode came out. Just because you like a song doesn't necessarily mean you know what it's called. Oh, the Mordrum. There it is. Thank you. I like this. Art envisions the world as it could be. Science makes it reality. My greatest work is born of their convergence. I like that. Makes cold-blooded killing sound almost poetic.
Death is a distasteful byproduct of the transference of power to Bloodstone. But the transfer itself is an alchemy of miracles. And maximizing the power retained is crucial. If that amplifies the subject's pain during the process, at least it will be short-lived. And the end result, regardless, will be the same.
Squeezing every bit of life from your victims like a binding snake.
Whether you grasp the true scale of my vision is of no concern to me. Small minds breed smaller opinions.
Whatever helps you rest in peace.
Okay, he's gonna disappear at least. Okay, okay. Small minds breed smaller opinions. They're still there! We're gonna talk to them again. Ardok is just thirsty for everyone in this expansion. You're valid. It's hard to even see these, the names, the nameplates, because it's, like, red on red. I'm like, where, like, what are you attacking? Where are the ghosts? Die, fly. Die, fly. Oh, wait, let's go over here. Where are you? Who are you attacking? I have no idea. Oh. I like that we got the more standard evil Mersat after Maban. I was afraid they'd like to try to redeem the Mersat as a whole. Right, right. What's up, Obi?
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Had the same issue with most of the zone. Thought my settings had gotten changed. It's harder. It's harder to see stuff. Oh. I gotta stop reading chat. I'm tired today. My focus is like not here at all. Char prisoner. Hi. Uh-oh.
Stand down. What's a Char doing here?
The game wants me to stand down. That's how you speak to a shaman.
What kind of shaman gets captured by humans?
Hi, Cave.
Untie me.
You heard her. What are you doing in Janthir?
I'd watch your mouth. As soon as your friend removes my shackles, I'm going to rip your jaw from that pretty skull.
Damn.
I'll remove those shackles if you tell us what you're doing here.
Damn.
Watch your tone.
Guess he doesn't want out.
My warband was camped in the Cascades when we were ambushed. They took a few captives, killed the rest. I think I'm the only one left now. Between friends, I don't think I've got much time. They look at me like a meal, and they're running out of food.
While just as barbaric, you did turn a city to ash.
And what a bright day that was.
Wow. Wow. So Flame Legion Shaman. I love all of the race-specific dialogue for the commander. There's so much in this expansion. Like, even if it's just... Like, even just in the first chapter, like, even if they say the same thing, all the races say it a little differently. Like, the Char are a lot more, like, gruff and to the point, while the Sylvari are more eloquent in everything that they say. It's so cool. There's so much of that. Ascalon, you mean?
The smell was magnificent. You could see the sky light up all the way from the Shiver Peaks.
What? He's like reveling in the searing. And how they just leveled Ascalon. I'm sure you can tell us all about the Titans then.
They will build us a bridge to the next world. 10 more years and this one will be gone.
What does that mean?
Doesn't matter. He was wrong. They all were.
That is oddly specific. They'll build us a bridge to the next world, 10 more years, and this one will be gone, which obviously was not the case. Unless the world as it is will be gone, you know. That could mean whatever. That's oddly specific, though. Guild Wars 3 in 10 years. Oh, no. Wow. That was the most interesting one yet.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
What are you doing? Do the thing. No? Not doing a thing? There you go. Two. Return to the Astral Ward camp to discuss results and next steps. Kaboom! Frightened Kodan Cub! Aww.
Huh? Huh? Where am I?
Aww. It's alright, Cub. Just wanted to ask you some things.
Who are you? Where's my paw? Easy, Cub. Catch your breath. Do you remember what you were doing before you woke up?
Well, I was out hunting, and Pa was teaching me how to stop prey. We were sneaking up on some game, and then everything went dark. And then some voices woke me up. One was Pa. He was yelling.
Did you see anyone?
It's all right. You can answer. This is a friend of mine.
Not at first. I tried to stand to go look for Pa, but something hit the back of my head. When I woke up again, my head really hurt. And I was lying on something cold and hard. That's when I saw people.
Oh, what did they look like?
They covered themselves with long cloths, but they didn't have any fur. Just their skin.
They didn't have any fur.
Just like you. They were all around me, staring. It was scary. Then... I can't remember anymore.
What Monsters. To an innocent child.
Can I see my paw now?
He's resting. And so should you. You can see him when you wake up.
Promise?
Rest now, young one. You'll be with him soon.
Just one more confirmation.
Except he's like tethered here, right? They're like tethered because of the bloodstone. The dead do tell tales is what that achievement was. Why are they still here? Why are the creepy twins still here and you can't even talk to them? They just, look at them, they follow you. Always watching creepy twins. Oh my god. Oh, that bear was so sad. Oh, they were released because I neutralized the bloodstone. Oh. They weren't, though. They're hanging on. We need to neutralize all the bloodstone and free all the ghosts. Rand, thank you for the 3 years.
Yay.
Yay! You're a cosmic peach. Thank you so much for using your Prime sub. Thank you for 3 years. Yeah, they don't want to go. They're refusing to go. Oh my god. There's more to watch.
Think we've gathered enough information to put to work against the Titans?
I'd say so. And enough blood-stained history to make me never want to set foot here again. Seeing how the Bloodstone got so powerful makes me want to keep anyone from using it, Titan or not.
Power accumulated off stolen lives is no small threat, but it's not infallible. As long as we're intentional in its use, the Heart of the Obscure is our most promising solution up to this point. Let's regroup at the homestead. We can check on Pokey, then talk strategy.
Why did you...
May the innocent rest, and the wicked writhe.
Yeah. But she made the Heart of the Obscure, right? Did she make it for this purpose? Why did she make it? How did she make it? Do we know any of those answers? It's so powerful, and it's the key to, like, doing this and neutralizing the Bloodstone, but, like, we still don't know anything about it. It's just a convenient plot device. Wayfinder, what is it? Are you not headed to the homestead? I know who you are, Waiting Sorrow.
Iskarin broke rules to ascend you when you were suffering. You're not just a wizard, you're a fable to the Bearkin.
Quiet! Quiet! Please. Don't tell them. Don't tell Pokey or Alder. I am not a fable. I was just hurting. Coda's voice, it burned my core raw. It would rattle their worlds. Don't, please. Don't.
Wow.
I'll see you at the homestead.
We know that she's the voice that left, is what we're saying. Wow. She was like, wow, for us to just say, I know who you are, and she was like, literally begging us not to say anything. As if you already haven't rocked Pokey's world. Dang. That's pretty.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Finding bell. Build a Quaggan achievement unlocked. Collect materials for the Kodan of Foragers Hunt to make their own stuffed toys. What makes Mr. Quiggle so special? You decide. Yes. I don't get why the commander seems angry with Sorrow here. Yeah, is it just like um is it just more of like because she lied? Commander's angry because Sorrow could have soloed everybody up to this point, right? Is it the lying still? Or like, I know who you are. I know that you're, you know, the voice that left, and I mean changed. It did change like the course of like these lowland Coden. And like, but that she like she just keeps leaving without saying anything. Yeah, I guess it's the lie. She just keeps like abandoning people and lying, and but without telling anybody why. Like, yeah, she said like, oh, you know, the Coda's voice was so intense, and I just like had to leave or whatever. Like, but there is something else that she's doing, because like we still don't know why exactly she left the wizards and why she left like so suddenly. Like there was something that she had to do, and I don't think we know what that is yet, and like she's not telling us, not that we're asking her directly. Yeah, it's weird, it's odd, it's all very odd.
Probably fallout from some Mersat experiment. And they don't look friendly. I'll take them out so no one gets hurt.
Costa and Stinky. I love Stinky. Stinky's the best. Stinky's the best. Alright, chapter 9. Oh, might be some more answers or information in some of the side story collections. That could be. Speaking of collections. And this report, does their size align with age? Excuse me?
Give me just a moment to finish reading this. Okay, I'm done. Oh, it's you. Gix told us you were involved here. It's still weird to see the former Pact commander, hanging out with the Astral Ward. Name's Farah. I'm here with the Priory. We're lending a hand with the Titan investigation. The Alliance is trying to determine the scale of this threat. Whether or not we need to ring any global alarm bells. I was asked to draw any connections between these Titans and the ones that Tyria combated before. I'll be honest, I'm at a bit of a loss. With the storms rolling in every few hours, haven't made it out of camp much. And I need to head back to the archives to pull a few more records. If you're headed out to the Isle anyway, see what you can find. I'm in desperate need of some first-hand accounts. You know how to get to the monastery, yeah? To Dermont? Let's regroup there.
Titan researcher. There's so many little side stories. Forged from souls and thought to have been eradicated from our realm, Tyria has dealt with the Titan threat once before. Oh, cool. And there's all these books to read. These are the same. We read all these, right?
Fascinating.
Oh.
The village was only standing for about 30 years before it was occupied by the White Mantle. And this one, the White Mantle turned this place into a haven for themselves. But it was a slaughterhouse. This is what she escaped from? Excellent work, Commander. Truly. This is going to be... Oh, Look at how fresh this one is. This one is less than 10 years old. Oh my. Codicus? Have you read this? This must have been before his death. He was looking for something here. We need to find out what that was. Keep an eye out. Given this place's history, if the late minister was here, we need to know what he was looking for.
Ooh. So that was from the other collection, yeah? I was gonna read these books, which we've read. Yeah, that was from that character's collection. Yeah, we read these. Okay. That side story is the best one. So cool.
Rise.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here. Let's chill up here. Squeaky. Squeaky! Oh my god, look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All the screenshots. Ah, it's beautiful. This thunderstorm. Oh my god. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah, we'll work on those side stories after the main story. We'll definitely be going through those. I'm so intrigued. Alright, yes, time to get a drink, get a snack, get some water. I definitely need to be hydrating more. I'll see y'all shortly. Welcome back. Oh, I meant to go over here. Oh, there we go. Eternal! What's up, Eternal? Anything new in Guild Wars 2 today? There was a flower crown. A pretty flower crown in the gem store. I don't know if there was anything else. I just bought that. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Arya! Uh-oh! Did you open Etsy and search Aaronville? Are you in trouble? Oh no! Arya's in trouble! I'm in danger! Arya's wallet is in danger! Look at the weapons at the camp. Parting Kindness, Collector of Unusual Coins if you haven't already. Did I look at those? I don't know if I looked at these. The full moon. Whoa, I did not look up close at these. What a cool effect. Whoa, that's a shanky longbow. Short bow. Dagger. What a cool effect with the night sky in there. Wow.
Those bees are cute, Pride UWU.
Those bees are cute. They are cute. Aw, thank you, Aaron. Thank you for the 93 months. Ooh. 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 Reminds me of the Eclipse greatsword. Hammer. Oh, whoa! Whoa, that's cool. It even glows a little bit. It's like a even moon-shaped. What a cool effect. Whoa! There's no moon on one side and the moon on the other side. Whoa! Dude, they so could have, like... That could have been a legendary weapon. What a neat effect. Yeah, they could have fancied up the rest of this and made this, like, a legendary set. No joke. That effect is so cool. Wow. That's crazy. These are, wow. These are a lot. $350 for the two-handed. Oh, man. Staff? What a cool staff. I want a goblet that looks like that. Wow, those are cool.
Always a pleasure.
Man, I like all the weapons. I like that bear set that you can get at Moon Camp. Oh, man. Those are sweet. And no, I haven't looked at the armor sets. I saw them for sale, but I didn't actually look at them. I don't think. Oh, he's got a symbol. Born from thunder. How do? You looking for stories about the wee strangers, yeah? Nasty things. Whatever you're willing to share. Is this another new collection? A side story?
My hunting party has killed 146 of them. Might be keeping count. Their march is ceaseless. Mindless, even. They don't act like a wolf or lowlander. They follow the big ones, that's for sure. But they're spread out, too. Made it as far as the mainland, you know. Kind of like they're the limbs of the big fellas. Like I don't know, like they're following its orders without realizing. Best to kill them on sight. Whatever they're looking for or doing, probably better dead than crawling straight for the village. All I got so far. Hope there's something helpful for you there.
Oh, that was part of another one. Okay. Oh my god. The voice acting this expansion? Especially all the Kodan it has been amazing.
Feel the fury.
Hear what happened to Guiding Star's expedition team? They were attacked not once,
Suspicious
but twice.
structure.
This Isle is troubled.
Wish the spear on Guardian was main hand so I could use shield with it. That would be cool.
According to Guiding Star.
Ugh, creatures on this island never just rabbits or bees. Have to be beasts.
Yeah, I'm okay with the side quests being in the achievement panel, but only because now I know that that's what they are. But I would prefer, definitely prefer them to be like, because I can pin them, right? But like, these side quests are like, they're proper side quests with story. Like, I wish they would be a different color, or if I could pin them differently somehow. Because, like, yeah, calling them an achievement, yeah, you get achievement points and mastery points for doing them, but like, they're not achievements. They're proper side quests, like, and side story. I do wish there was some different categorization for them. Because, like, I have that in there with my, you know, like, Decade of the Dragons. Like, that's an achievement line. That's an achievement track. You know, I get rewards and stuff for it. Like, that's... It doesn't have story. It's just I'm going and doing events for points and rewards, right? Like, whereas these are, like, proper side quests. I want Stoic Alder to read me bedtime stories. Yes. Yes, we need a proper quest log at this point. We really do. Okay, so down here.
Storms, the foul magic, the bloody ghosts.
Bloody ghosts.
What do we hope to gain by exploring this forsaken place? You ask me, we should pull out and leave it to its hellish devices. Fortunate, then, that you were not asked. Like any other part of nature, this place can be mastered with understanding and patience. Steel your nerves and open your heart. We'll overcome this island yet.
Josabel, thank you for gifting a sub to Aria. I appreciate it. Oh. This has a quest symbol on it. Did we ever... I guess we never read this. Travel Journal, page 1. I had no predictions or expectations for Janthir beyond legend and Saul's writings, but the storms are ferocious and the climate is unforgiving. It makes me yearn for a mighty fire in the manor as plates of meat are carried to me on shimmering trays. Fantasies, of course, but I must allow myself to dream something sweet. Should indulgence escape my new lifestyle? What a shame that would be. I'm not sure what Saul found in Janthir, but the unseen ones spoke to him here. The real golden ones and not some graven images that spill falsehoods. Saul wrote of treasures, magic, and weapons, places only seen by those lucky enough to be chosen by our true gods. If I follow his path, then perhaps whatever we find here is the advantage I am owed. The queen's face, laced with guilt as she hands me her crown, is my guiding star. My company is meager, 10 soldiers and Valette. The later, unfortunately, is displeased with the weather. Her expectations of enlightenment are romantic, which is fine. Keeping her passionate and motivated must remain a priority in my planning, but the others look at her with judgment. That does not help. I am pleased that my followers came when called. Ulrich tells me that Zera is tightening her loyalty while I hide in shadow, but nobody will take my status. Those here with me in Janthir see that truth. Hopefully our discoveries will be fruitful in affirming my place in the Golden Path as confessor and with my enemies dead. Is this Caudicus? Queen hands them her crown? That's Caudicus. Okay. Oh, going to the other map. Okay. There we go. My skin hadn't loaded. Chapter 9, Against the Wall. Go over the plan of attack with your allies. We have a plan of attack.
Wayfinder?
You okay, Sorrow?
Focus. Let's go over the plan. They keep regrouping and healing, so killing them both in rapid succession is our best bet. Decima is weak.
Wait. Pause here.
Paw!
Does he know?
No. But let him in. It's not my place to stand between the Claw and his son.
Right, Stoic Alder inside. Okay.
Come on in, Stoic
Paul.
Alder. Pokey's inside.
If my son's involved, so am I. Aurora.
Stoic Alder.
Why does your name say Waiting
I'm
Sorrow?
confused. Pokey,
Listen as Waiting Sorrow comes clean to Stoic Alder about her identity. Let's go!
Aurora, what happened? I assumed you were dead.
No. But I did remember something that I'd long forgotten. Glimpses of my people. Someone I left behind long ago. My name is Waiting Sorrow. I am not who you believe me to be.
So, you spoke falsehoods.
I told you a small fragment of a long ago truth. But my experiences in your village were very real.
And you knew about this, son.
Only a few moons longer than you, Pa. She is our fading Aurora. Just stronger.
And magical. The air in this room has never felt so opaque.
Yes, but it's how she uses her magic. Not foul and evil like the strangers. She only helps. I was anxious too.
Little Claw, I don't need your defense. I would never let anything happen to him, Stoic Alder. I was content living my life as a healer in your village. But when Pokey's life was jeopardized... Let's set this discussion aside. The Titans live and thrive. Trust me long enough to end this fight, to keep him safe. Whatever trial you need can happen after. I'm due more than one.
Do you plan on fighting too?
I do.
Sometimes, I think I've forgotten her voice, your mother. But just now, I heard her laugh. I will fight alongside my son, for my people. But this discussion is not done. Waiting Sorrow.
Daddy gonna lay the smack down on her. This isn't over.
How are you doing?
You know well the trail of disappointment I lay. But I've never yearned for forgiveness more than with them.
After we end this, we can have those conversations.
After we end this, Isgarn will tear my soul from my core and trap it in an echo.
He's old. We'll bog down his schedule with Alliance meetings. He'll retire in no time.
I like you. I'm
Now we're
old
being
too,
all sympathetic and nice.
and I'm tired of running.
I can't decide if the commander is on Waiting Sorrow's side or not. I don't, like, we're like, oh, don't worry, we'll protect you from Isgarin, and are you doing okay? When in the last instance we were like, I'm gonna tell on you, I'm gonna tell them who you are. Like, I can't decide how we feel about her. Are we friends now because she came clean?
Pa's upset. He thinks himself better at hiding it than he really is. But I've also gotten better at noticing this discussion is not done. Heard that one plenty of times. It feels wrong when he says it to her.
Aww.
He's sweet on her. Don't know if you picked up on it, but I did right away.
Dude, they did it on the bedspread. Like, no, I know.
She's the only one that really stuck. Pa noticed my improvements. Then he noticed her. She'd even make him laugh. More than I could. Happiest I'd seen him since... well, in a long time. These strangers messed everything up. Need to beat their sorry hinds for good. The village will be safe. And Pa will see the good in Sorrow's magic. And they can go back to being all sickly smitten. That first go-around with the strangers was just a warm-up. This time, I'm ready.
Did he have to tell us that he was sweet on her, in case, you know, someone didn't get the, like, when they were flirting about the bedspread, in the instance where we get this house? Pokey wants his stepmom back, he does. I took it as the commander's tired of keeping secrets. We still haven't told anyone about Zoja. Shit, we should probably do that, right? Seriously, those bears undressed each other with their eyes in that instance. My takeaway was that we support her decision to leave the astral ward, but we don't support her keeping secrets from the bearkin. Yeah, we're much more, we like the bearkin much more than the wizards, that's for sure. She's wary of Waiting Sorrow, but when it comes to Isgarin, we're done with his shit. Yes. Yes. I still like Isgarin.
Are you ready for this?
Ready? If you handed me a knife right now, I might start swinging it.
Shing!
Yeah, I'm ready to kill a few titans. It would be an offense to everything Almora sacrificed if we didn't.
Aww. God, all the callbacks, all the it's so good. It's so good.
As soon as Aurene went to sleep, I couldn't feel her. No more warmth whenever she woke, or heartbeat when she flew.
Aww.
It took me a while to get used to that. Missing her. But I have now, I think. I've made peace with it. If only our girl saw us now, fighting a titan. She'd be upset that we were risking our lives. But don't let me bore you with pre-battle musings. Moments like these make one prone to reflection. And I have a lot to reflect on.
The Bearkins did give us a house. Oh, the shiny orb did come from a bear. That's true.
Last we spoke, you'd stoked in me a firestorm on my son's behalf. How quickly you've fallen down my list of concerns. And how I wish that weren't the case. I may not look the type to be swept away by emotions' flurries, but I must be careful when I allow my heart to open. And to whom? Though I've learned this much to be true, no one is ever quite who we believe them to be.
Aww.
Still,
he doesn't want to get hurt
that
again.
rare soul may come around who we're willing to stake our trust on, hoping they come close. But this discrepancy I find before me is one I could have never prepared for. Instead, I find myself standing on the precipice of battle, my son at my side, preparing to fight, same as his mother before him.
Mental preparations complete. Is it just me, or when a character, when spoken dialogue is spoken very slowly, I have trouble, like, processing it. So I always have to go back and, like, reread everything. And that, like, goes double when, like, it's spoken slowly. Because, like, I want to read it so much faster. And, like, process it so much faster. And they're just like, yeah, right? That's... like, I want to, like, put him on 2x speed. So he talks a little faster. Like, it fits the character, but I literally have trouble processing the information. Like, I can't read the text while he's talking. Like, because I'll just read the whole thing. And he's still on, like, the first sentence. Don't have trouble processing it, but slow-speaking characters bother the hell out of you. Yeah. You're the opposite. So you like when they talk slow, and you don't like... It's like not... You don't want them to talk fast, but you want them to talk at, like, a... Like I'm talking now. Like a normal conversational... pace, right? If I talked like this, which is the speed that Stoic Alder and Yen Sid talk, you'd be like, Peachy, why are you talking so slowly? Please get to the point. Right. That's more your pace. Right, if you talk like that normally. Right. It's, I don't know. You love the slow tempo? Interesting. Hi, Kai! Interesting to hear that. I have trouble focusing on or caring about the slow dialogue when it's Aurene doing that, but I didn't mind it with the Kodan. Interesting. Okay, yeah, it depends. So it depends on the character. Like, it might fit a character more. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't fit a character, or give them more character. You know, like it makes sense with older characters. And I think even in real life, if it's an elderly person speaking slow, it tends to make more sense. And it's definitely more, I don't know what the word you would call it, forgivable or understandable or acceptable if they're older. So maybe that's what they're, you know, trying to convey with it being spoken slower in game. Yeah, that is it's an interesting observation, and to hear what everybody prefers. bears sitting there fishing. Love it. Love it. Interesting, Ren. Stop, okay, against the wall. Stop Greer from siphoning power from the Bloodstone. Join your allies at the mountain pass leading into Sulphurous Springs. Oh, man. Oh, man, this, like, real tough corner of the map. Okay. Ooh.
You've an advantage over me, son. What should I expect? Fighting a Titan?
Might and power. The strangers are unlike anything we faced. No beast from the mountain compares.
Never mind how they perform together. Decima and Greer are more calculated than I've come to expect from their kind.
But at 6, we do outnumber them.
After you, Wayfinder.
We gave Queen
Better.
Jenna our word.
We gave Queen Jenna our word. That has to be human-specific dialogue. Our word what? That we would fight them without the Scepter of War? Thanks, Jenna.
Decima, they slither toward us with venom unfanged. Watch yourself.
All I see is another opportunity to turn breathing flesh to paste. I welcome them.
What are they?
They're siphoning energy from the Bloodstone. Attack Decima while Greer is out of reach.
Drive Decima back from guarding the Bloodstone. Let's go, Decima. Not good to sneeze while you're fighting a Titan. I'm gonna sneeze again. Ah! Did I jump it? I think I did.
Look! Her armor is cracking!
Wayfinder, pull it off with your journey kit.
Yeah! If I could get on my journeykin, I would.
Commander, think you can trip her up on your war claw?
Love it.
Feel the fury. Now, with all the strength you can muster.
Time to do some real damage.
I can't.
Damn Warclaw chains.
You'll be turned to scree if your
He's up there.
willfulness moves your legs. Before your mind can catch up.
This is our chance.
What?
Wayfinder, use the Heart of the Obscure. Just like before.
Oh. Yo, what? Be turned to scree if your willfulness moves your legs before your mind can catch up. What?
The Bloodstone is about to surge. Come to me.
Keith? Keith! Keith's gonna die. Damn, Keith is immune.
We gotta keep pushing while they're weak.
I will compensate for the delusion of my kin. Your bloodstone ripples through my every essence.
Your bloodstone. Hi, Greer.
Time to do some real damage. I was in some deep
Thank
trouble.
you.
Venom. Too strong. Time to do some real damage.
Greer!
Use your war claw to rip his armor away.
Okay, we didn't do this to Greer
You know
before.
what to do, Commander. Bring him down.
Hi, Allie. Oh, I missed it. Jumped right over it. There's still something else. 'Cause they mentioned her.
The Horde of the Obscure! Wayfinder, use it now!
Use it now! Shouldn't we, like, give the Heart of the Obscure back to her? I guess she left it.
The Bloodstone! Behind me, everyone!
Ah, Pokey.
Their emotional fortifications will end us if we don't rip that hope directly from their coiled fingers.
Their emotional fortifications.
Together, we'll crush them beneath us. Pull their bodies through the mist until nothing remains but essence and memory.
Okay, Dawn Trail. Plant seeds.
Yes, we find out.
Ah!
Waiting sorrow they sprout together. They'll grow fast. Good magic. Please, Father. Trust me.
I could use back on my feet. Thanks to you.
Let me know if you need more.
Go! I got the seed.
I have a few more sprouts.
Work. Strength wavers.
See? Attack now while there's an opening.
Fighting the siblings. Why is it always evil siblings?
I'll strike your cities next.
Do you have any more lightning bolts?
I'll set them
Get up, get
You
up, get up,
distract
get
the
up.
Titans.
No, no, no!
Attack! No!
Oh no!
Foolish tricks will only speed your march to death.
Oh, immune. Okay.
There's some real damage.
Alright, plant some more seeds.
Here.
I'll stand over here this time.
Let me know if you need more.
I will. Oh, he's got minions. Waiting sorrow those. Man, do work.
Decima, be more thoughtful with your energy.
Oh,
Your hesitation will get us killed!
she's so Rita.
They're on the back foot. Just a few more lightning rods and we'll overwhelm them.
I like Rita and Zed. Ah!
To me, Godspawn.
Yeah.
Do not let your stubbornness and lust for dominion win.
Aura.
Anyone? Help!
Another.
Godspawn.
Decima, come. Yes, Godspawn.
She here? Godspawn.
Don't let them escape! Greer and Decima are weak!
We're gonna have to get their armor off.
I think not. But spill no tear.
Where is she?
Your bravery is excellent.
What?
What? Who are you?
We are all Godspawn. But I am Ura. And I am far stronger than my stock. I've looked foolish in the eye. I see none behind yours. Retreat, and so shall we.
No.
Commander. Orders?
Fight more.
Be wise.
But Ura's here.
Stand down. We stand down.
No!
Ah!
We can defeat them! With two nearing death, what's another going to cost us?
Hoist arrow. No. That cost
No, fight him.
lives.
They're right there.
Good.
Don't let Ura get in your head. Screw you, Ura.
Decima, come.
Mommy has spoken. Mommy Titan. Bye. I'm stomping away. Mommy Ura. Oh my god. Thank you for lurking, standby. She sounds like Livia's voice. Is it Livia's voice actress?
Third Titan.
We need to get out of here, now! This could be a trick.
We need to chase them. Greer and Decima are weak. We can do it.
We know nothing about Ura. We need to retreat.
Trust me, kid.
Need the scepter.
I want to rip their legs off and watch those things writhe. But I'm tired. Don't know if I'll last long.
Nah, you're fine.
We'll regroup and plan our next attack. We all need rest.
I'll take you back to the village. Our minds are thick with fog. It's not time to make decisions. We rest. Pokey.
Pokey, you're on the other side. Go. I'll back you up. Take your sky scale and fly over it.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Against the wall, literally. Literally. They put up the wall. Damn steam wall. We would have won. We could have saved the universe, except they put up a steam wall. Force wall. But the scepter lets you control the Titans. Who gets to wield that control? Well, us, of course. Greer and Decima are gonna get a talking to. They are. They were so weak. I don't like it. I don't like... I'm with you, Pokey. Let's go after him. I don't like that we can't go after him. Ooh, 10. Sorrow in these halls. Okay. Okay. Strawley's done retreating. I'm done. Retreat! Fine. Fine. Did Menzies start recreating the Titans? He is a god after all. Are they his god spawn? Oh. Perhaps. Yeah. She called them god spawn. Could be Menzies. What did Menzies originally create the Titans? And that's a pretty clear connection. I don't... Was Menzies Balthazar's brother or son? He was his brother, yeah? He did not create the Titans. We don't know where the original Titans came from, besides the Domain of Anguish. His half-brother. The Dark Souls fog door. Regroup. I have to use the restroom. They remind you of the Karka. They are very Karka-ish. Man, always with the cabbages. So many cabbages. Let's go, Keeper of the Groove. Alright, I have to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Go, fodder, go.
Hey, El Trio, maybe you should catch your nose then. Ha ha! I wish. I'm trying. Oh, the allergies today are really bad. I did also spend like 2 hours outside this morning. Because I made a fire this morning, so that might not have helped. I spent the first 2 hours of today breathing in all the pollen outside, so... Little fall hay fever. It's not even fall yet. Sorrow in these halls. Regroup with your allies in Harvest Den. Head to Stoic Alder's home in Harvest Den. Here we go. Look at Kate sitting up there. That's so cute.
I've spoken with Dagonet. He's informing the rest of the Alliance. They'll likely meet in the coming days.
We failed our hunt.
We could have also died, Cub. Don't lunge into battles you're not prepared for.
Victory wasn't impossible.
Be kind to yourself, Pokey. We know our enemy now. There is still some night before a calmer dawn, but it nears.
Showing your face in the village already? I thought you needed more time.
Fading Aurora has returned to us. Her path was lost, is all, while tracking the strangers.
I've asked Stoic Alder to keep my identity a secret a short while longer. I need to talk to Iskarin.
I take no joy in lying to my bearkin, but I'd rather they remain in fog a while longer. There's too much going on. I don't want to rattle their trust.
I understand you're frustrated, but you need to know when the risk just isn't worth the potential cost.
Then when will it be worth it? We've screwed it up twice, thrice, counting your first go-round. How many times do we let that happen before being cautious becomes the risk?
I agree with you, Pokey.
The scale of this is greater than any of us expected.
Little Claw.
Impulsivity isn't the answer.
Then what is? What if they're out there killing while we're just standing around? Poised
I agree,
arrow.
Pokey.
I'm just asking.
Oh, he used your full name.
Everyone else should be.
Oh, you puppy! That would have been hilarious if he was like poised Bartholomew Arrow. Be like, oh, he used your middle name. You're in trouble. Look at the Madarky. Can we pet him? We can pet him. Ah! Distracted by puppy. Aw, look at him coming over here. Pet, it's like a boy.
Sorry we couldn't kill them.
I'm a strategist. Didn't see another way.
Doesn't mean you have to like it.
Oh, I don't. Hey, we're fine. Made it out with our tails intact.
There he goes, back
Just
up the
a lot
stairs.
to untangle. You know what I'm thinking? How different would things be if the Titans hadn't mucked everything up? If we didn't burn Ascalon? Probably still eat people. I'm spitting about blood that belongs on someone else's hands. We weren't good, but we turned out okay. The Char. Well, better now that Bengar's in a cell. But how do we live with all this? It just gets hard to weigh the guilt and the anger.
Someone has to look out for whoever comes next.
Yeah. Yeah, we're alive. Sometimes that's enough. And I've worked too damn hard to make this place bearable.
Haha, bearable. Hi, Kyler. Char eat people? Pokey is like Bram. Yes, they need to hang out. Strawley has gone native, yes.
That didn't go as planned.
Hardly the first time. We're plenty used to that. But I'm afraid the cub is taking it hard.
Losing gracefully comes with experience.
Well, at that age, you're beating down the door to the world, ready for whatever life dares to throw at you. Because you don't yet know how much life can throw. But you find out quickly.
Still can't help but worry about him sometimes.
That's how it goes. One minute they're silly little things, toddling around, worrying you sick. The next, they're grown. Big and strong and off on their own. Still worrying you sick. But that's when you have to remind yourself. You've done exactly what you were supposed to. Taught them to stand on their own. And then let them.
Aww, Kate, that was so sweet. Aww, Mama Cave. Cave speaking to all the parents out there. Aww.
Do you regret helping us?
If I hadn't, we'd be burying our dead in the bog. The bear kin are resilient, but we must recognize our limitations. It does not mean I'm not cautious of you or of waiting sorrow. I will continue to remind myself that no matter how thick the fog is, it will eventually fade. When it does, the path will be visible again. For now, I watch and listen.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Where do we go from here? Kind of ironic hearing that from a Sylvari. It makes sense because it's Cave, because Oreen. Yeah. But yeah, it is.
When I left the Wizard's Tower, a Wayfinder hadn't been named in years. They must trust you.
Not at first. But helping them keep Omnitas afloat and defeating Iskarin's nemesis didn't hurt.
Will you come with me? I could use that confidence of yours.
Of course. I'm not dead in a canyon. None of us are, thanks to you.
Dead in a canyon.
Whenever you're ready.
Fancy. Going to the Wizard's Tower. Wait. Oh, are we gonna go pick up the Alliance? Why are we going to the Wizard's Tower? Okay, we're gonna go see her turn herself in.
How did you get past Omnitas's defenses so easily?
I built these defenses.
So, how do you want to go about this?
I'll follow behind, let you mingle first. Might trigger a war if I walk through the door before his ego is properly fluffed. Oh, wait. Wayfinder. Before we throw another log on the fire, thank you for not telling them.
It's not my story to tell, but you should.
Well, thank you for not running again and for being here to fulfill your promise to actually turn yourself in. Oh, I did not explore the house. I'll have to do it again. Okay. I did not know. And I did not read chat. Agda.
She informs us that there are not 2, but 3. All of which survived the encounter. 2 are weak, the 3rd unsure.
Excellent timing, Commander. I take it you won't need an update, given your participation in recent events?
Can you shut the door behind you, Wayfinder?
Okay.
Who let you into the Wizard's Tower war room, Countess?
Iskarin, by suggestion of the Alliance. I'm aiding in the Astral Ward's acclamation to modern Tyrian affairs.
So, they all live. I imagine you didn't simply allow that to happen. What were the circumstances?
What has your mood smelling like an elder's backside?
We almost had the two defeated, but a third intervened. She was strong, and a bit more cunning than the other two.
Disappointing, but rational. What of your second mission, Wayfinder?
The Titans kept me occupied. I'm still working on it.
Fine. I suppose our clock bears too many hands.
What second mission?
The Titan Imperatrix. A foe I did not expect.
That threat should be
Heretics.
conquerable. So long as we continue to get along.
Tyria united. It still sounds like a fable.
Mostly united, but it's true. And we need to nurture these bonds. They cannot fail. When a door is shut, you should leave it that way.
Sorrow.
Ren.
Ren.
You lied to me. That's new.
Uh-oh.
Did she fill your mind with wild theories and hypocrisy?
Don't be dramatic, Ren. You know they're beyond simple manipulation. And I didn't come here for a fight.
Oh, damn. Justify your actions to Isgaren. Yeah, we really should have been like, when he was like, and your second mission, I should have been like, about that, ... Do not forget to talk to Anise at the end of the instance, okay? My friends, fear not. Some charades are meant to end. While we serve Tyria with our magics of mirage, misdirection, and even the manipulation of time itself, I cannot carry on as I have, not without sharing this bit of truth, my truest self. Your companionship is worth more to me than any secret that is solely mine to keep. My name is Mabon. I am Mersat. Mabon, formerly Oberyn, Fifth Veil, addressing the inner and outer consuls. Oberyn? We all have our secrets. I was a fresh face to the inner council and a new father, my son still but a babe, wobbling beneath Bear's protective gaze. The Veils of both councils and even the keener members of the Shroud were wary that the collective's fifth Veil, one of its founders, had spent over a century participating at a distance. There were some folks, me included, who were ignorant of the Mersat and their history. Third Veil, Sita, Lothser, and I were the first to speak with Mabon after the council's deliberations. If he should remain on the inner council, much less in the collective, I wanted to reintroduce myself, offer him a drink or 10 at the Muse's bar on my tab. He obliged, perhaps only out of guilt, but I assured him he was among friends. He still is. A few glasses in, Mabon was as generous with our questions as I suspected he could be. It was clear that he had allegiances beyond the collective. Many of us do. He was stressing over a trip northward to Janthir, to the ruins of an old Mersat city. Said it was penance for the past, a promise made, one former monster to another. Letter from Lear. Oberyn was a founder of the Mesmer Collective. So, Mabon helped establish Mesmer magic in Tyria? Letter from Lear. Isgaren. I was initially nervous to stand in for you at Alliance proceedings. There aren't many stoneless dwarves in Tyria, something that might encourage a slurry of personal questions. I suspect word will make it back to my people now. A sobering thought. given I haven't been among them since just before the first dwarves turned, before I was picked up by the ward. But I digress. You and Dagda can recall those days better than I can. Nostalgic musings aside, my first couple of days have gone well. The leaders and delegates are a lively bunch. There were times I thought I might split from some of the more heated discussions, but cooler heads seem to prevail. I'm in my element. Currently, we're in talks concerning the quarantine and cleanup of Rada Primus in Dajka. Councilor Iman and their Olmacan neighbors are hoping to rally Arcane Council support, and Ludo seems optimistic. I suggest the ward offer additional support in this. If there's anything left in those ruins in need of containment, we are well equipped for that sort of thing. Of course, I'll wait for your response. Last point of order, while I have you, I shouldn't have to remind you, of all people, that when you're here, you represent both the court and the Astral Ward. Allying with the Countess Exemplar was a shrewd choice, but remember, there are others here worthy of your time and attention, even if you don't see the immediate benefits. Be seeing you, Lear. So he's chosen to only associate with Countess Anise. Explain yourself, Wayfinder. Now. Do I pick just one of these, or am I going to pick all of them? You told me she was a threat. I don't see one. Did you expect me to detain her myself? I brought her to you. Whatever qualms you have about her are unrelated to me. That one.
Whatever qualm you have with her is unrelated to me.
I'll deal with you later. So, how did you get inside?
The towers always liked me best. You know that.
Ha!
Waiting sorrow. You're...
My dearest friend.
Aww.
I'm fine. And I have stories to tell you.
Stories! The cause of this old Titan incursion may fall at your feet, and you want to tell stories.
Your instinct to make everything an intellectual brawl has always been exhausting.
Then explain.
So help me, Iskarin. I will open a gateway and lock you in Abaddon's cell for a century.
It's fine, Dagda. His alarm isn't unwarranted. I left you all. I abandoned the Astral Ward. I didn't say why. Jormag raged in the north, threatening the Highland and Lowland Coden. They needed me. But when Jormag fell, the storms calmed. My mind was stilled. And I couldn't return yet, though. I needed them. My people. My presence during the Titan attack was purely happenstance. I sought to remedy it, but then your Wayfinder tracked me down. All who knew my identity were asked to conceal it, but I always planned on coming back here to settle affairs. While I was not the cause, I have an inkling of what was, and I don't know how concerning it is.
Oh, you didn't even share this with me.
The business of wizards should remain in the court. Iskarin. Where is Mabon?
Dead. A year ago. You could have mourned with us.
I felt it.
Dagda, escort the Countess and Wayfinder home. Waiting Sorrow and I need to speak. Alone.
So it has been a year. Does alone mean with me? We can talk about. We can talk about. We can talk about. We can talk about. Nah, I wanna watch. I wanna hear. Discuss it with me. I sit in the chair.
What next?
What next?
Hey, you okay?
I'm... Every day that passed since she left us, I thought she was dead. I thought that Jormag might have killed her, that she traveled into the mists, no intention of returning. I thought... None of that matters. She lives. Waiting Sorrow lives. I don't know how you did it, Wayfinder, but you brought her back. Thank you.
Aww, she really was her super bestie. So Waiting Sorrow left because Jormag was attacking the Kodan, was displacing the Kodan, and she wanted to help them. Maybe the wizards, like, would have been like, no, non-interference, right? And she was like, but no, my people.
How did you get involved in all of this?
It was Livia. A perk of having friends with their fingers in too many pies. She introduced me to Mabon privately. He was scouting new recruits for his little guild of mesmers. I joined if only to keep tabs for the Queen. We were an eccentric group, hosting lavish luncheons, investigating magic anomalies. Mabon treated the whole thing like a passion project or a beloved hobby. He was one of the founders, after all.
Sounds like the ideal place for him to, let his hair down.
You joke. But I saw what he looked like under that golden dome on numerous occasions.
And?
Nothing that bears repeating. I happen to know you're friendly with a certain Mr. Goldclaw. Ha! And I would not sully Mabon's memories so soon.
Fair enough. He would have been glad to see you here with or without his helmet.
I wish I'd trusted him
Does that mean he's
sooner.
hot?
Gods know he's earned that now.
Another personal victory.
Did Anise just name drop Snargle? Wait, that's how I interpret it, I guess. Is that what it's supposed to mean? What is it? Nothing that bears repeating. So in other words, I'm not going to tell you what he looks like. I happen to know you're friendly with Mr. Goldclaw, and I would not sully Mabon's memory so soon. I can only assume that means if he's hot. If she tells me how hot Mabon is, I'll tell Snargle, and then Snargle will write smut about the dead, and she does not want that, is how I interpret that. But everybody, hey, everybody who was hot for Mabon without knowing that, it doesn't matter what he looks like. They're already hot for Mabon. Anise is a Snargle fan. She is. She wants, that was her subtle way of asking us to introduce her to Snargle. I see a challenge. That's right. I took it to mean he's better left to the imagination. Oh, I like that. I like that. Anise and Decima are the same voice actress. Nice. I interpreted it as Anise had a thing with Mabon. Oh, because she saw him without his helmet on multiple occasions. Oh, damn. Wait, hold on. You could interpret it like that. You could interpret it like that. The Mesmer Guild was getting busy. The Mesmer Guild, just a bunch of really hot people, and they weren't getting together for lunches. Only lunches, if you know what I mean. Oh, was Oberyn his human form? His, like, human disguise? Ultimate enemies to lovers, the Shining Blade and the Mersat. Oh my god. That's like prime Snargle fuel. It's that type of lunch party. Oh man. I like that interpretation better. I was gonna say, Oberyn was mentioned. Wasn't Oberyn mentioned in Guild Wars 1? Boop, 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 boop. Endless Bearkin combat tonic. What? We get to be a bearkin in battle? And it's endless? Wait. Sorrow's Claw. A dagger.
Ready for more.
Okay. Now I'm sad I missed that thing upstairs in the house in that final instance. During the Extra Life questline a couple years back, we found the other volumes of the collective history. He was mentioned in those, but not much about him. Oh, okay. Okay. So, what was her name? Ura? Is Ura the Eparch? Is she gonna pop up in like 2 patches from now and then she's gonna be like the final boss? Oh, can you find it in the open world? We'll look. Yeah, me too. It's seeming very Soto. And I'm a little like, this was really, really, really good. But I am feeling just a little, that's it. That's it.
Anything to report, Roxy?
Warden, yes. We've got Astra Ward at every lowland outpost. They've got 3 main establishments. The main village, Harvest Den, and 2 more farther west. They're hunting and fishing outposts.
How are they liking the added company?
Well enough. Anxious, but we're keeping our numbers low. This isn't a takeover, after all. Just an outreach mission.
Good, good. Have the waypoints been deployed?
Yes. That has been another subject of debate. As you warned, they are not eager to use our magic. Though some are quite curious. The key is respecting those boundaries.
Good enough. Keep it up.
God, I love all the voice acting in this game. There's something else in the gem store, I just realized. It's telling... Oh, is that just my trading post? Ah. Okay, love the eavesdropping on the NPCs in this expansion. Oh my god. Every expansion has freaking amazing ambient NPC dialogue. Okay, I want to read this. When we arrived in the familiar, crisp air of the Wizard's Tower, I asked how she managed to get past Isgaren's defenses. Very matter-of-factly, she told me that she cast those defenses herself. Waiting Sorrow is no threat to the Wizard's Tower. Before entering the war room where Isgaren waited, Sorrow thanked me for not telling Stoic Alder and Poised Arrow about her darker history. It's simply not my story to tell, but she should soon. Between Poised Arrow, Stoic Alder, and Isgaren, I don't envy her situation, but I do empathize. When I entered the war room, I was surprised to see a niece fully at home, going over intel with Isgaren and Dagda. During every stage of this journey, I've both been surprised and completely accepting of the Countess's involvement with the Wizard's Court. If anyone knew about them before the rest of the world, it'd be her. When Isgaren looked to me for news on Sorrow's status, I played ignorant, knowing all too well that his target would be walking through that door, and then she did. Dagda's jaw dropped to the floor as Sorrow entered the war room. Instead of launching himself at her, which would have been a fascinating battle to witness, Isgaren turned to me instead. Sorrow, exposed and vulnerable, posed no detectable threat to him, but Isgaren sought to assign blame. I let him be mad. I'm the one who brought her back, after all. I just didn't bother with chains or shackles. The rest was on the two of them. Thankfully, Dagda snarled Isgaren down. Her friend had returned, and she wasn't going to let the room come to blows. I didn't get the impression that they were going to fight, but... Good night, Josephine! When Isgaren's temper finally calmed enough to have a mature conversation... See, I would have loved to see that more. Like, he... Maybe, I don't know. Did he get... I've never seen Isgaren get, like, mad. He's been like, I'm angry. But, like, I want to see him, like, blow up. I want to see him, like, how dare you? Like... Not tell us, you know what could have happened? Like, I want to see him get, like, angry and actually, like, raise a hand and, like, a spell starts forming or something. But he's just kind of, like, standing there with his, you know, 2 arms crossed or 4 arms crossed or whatever. Just kind of, like, there you are. Like, I don't... quiet and loud. Yeah, I guess. I'm disappointed in you. Sorrow asked Isgaren if Mabon was dead, and while our ancient friend was gearing up for a guilt trip, Sorrow said that she felt it. Her words had weight, and even I didn't know what that weight meant. Isgaren picked up on it immediately, though, and asked Dagda to usher the Countess and me out of the room without another word. Titans, missing wizards now found. Mabon's memory suddenly suspect. What's going on here? Yeah, there's definitely more to Mabon's story for sure. That's super cool. I like that. With his little glasses, he doesn't seem intimidating. Yeah, no, he's too... How can a character be so stoic and serious, but so goofy at the same time? I honestly see Isgaren as, like, a goofy character, but at the same time, very, like I said, stoic and serious. Like... It's like he's so ancient that he's above being... Like, he's... Like, I feel like Isgaren had, like, a phase where he was, like, you know, what you would expect from an ancient being that commands respect. Like freaking, like an elder dragon. Like, most of the elder dragons were like that. The ones that we could communicate with, right? Like, you could feel their how ancient they were and how, like, you, like, respected them. Isgaren, I feel like, has this... I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know. I want to make fun of him. I don't know why. I want to, like, make fun of Isgaren. Like, he's... Like, I want to, like... I feel like I want to tease him. I never wanted to tease an Elder Dragon. I don't know how to describe it. Elder abuse. I had more respect for Mabon, even though he was just being nice and kind of fun all the time. Mabon was fun. Maybe that's one of the reasons that, like, Soto seemed almost a little bland, was because the characters were kind of bland. Like, there was, like Urchik was, like, the only one who, like, had a really out there personality. Although you could say the same thing about Janthir so far and all the bears, but I don't feel the same way, like, because they all did have personality. Very much so. You don't need, like, a goofy bear for, like, oh, Lear. Yeah, Lear. I think Lear was the most, like, yeah. It's a fine line. The voice acting in this expansion was so freaking good. But yeah, this expansion, the core, because this is just the core of the expansion, right? It's to be continued. Definitely didn't really end with a bang. I thought it was gonna end with a fight. I thought we were maybe gonna go meet Ura and, you know, not defeat her, but, you know, at least see her. This feels like Epark all over again. We keep hearing about Epark, and we keep hearing about how, you know, he's this big bad, and he, you know, him and Isgaren used to hang out and be friends and stuff, and then, like, it left us with kind of, like, really wanting more, and I hope this isn't the same. I'm very intrigued by Ura. I really like Decima and Greer. It feels very anticlimactic for us to not have defeated any of them. I mean, technically, we defeated Greer, and then he came back. So, yes, technically, we did defeat one of them. We just didn't defeat the core. And so now we know to defeat the core. How did Soto end? Like, the core Soto. Well, core Soto ended, we met Isgaren, right? At the very end of Soto, that was, like, the big thing, was that Isgaren, we rescued Isgaren, and killed Saris, right? We had a big battle. We killed Saris, who was tormenting us the whole expansion, and then we rescued Isgaren. We brought Isgaren back. Like, so Soto actually had a bigger punch in the end than Janthir did. And it felt very, even though we knew it was to be continued, and we met Patha, right? And we're like, oh, okay, Patha, like, wow, Soto, now that I think about it, core Soto ended so much stronger than core Janthir, which is surprising because Janthir overall was so much better so far. In every other aspect except the ending. This ending, even though I know it's to be continued, is very, like, I just want more. Like, it gave us a lot of questions, because, like, what was resolved? Just, I guess it's just information. Like, we learned about the Titans. We know we need more information. We learned of Ura. I don't know. I think to me, it just doesn't feel good that we fought Greer for a third time and we fought Decima for a second time and they still both got away. That doesn't feel good to me, especially because they were so close to being dead. I think it would have been better if we saw Ura, and if she came in and she specifically blocked us from defeating them. Not like they started to skitter away and we followed them and then a wall came up. That didn't feel good to me. I would have, like, rather than have been like an explosion and we got knocked back on our butts, and then, like, Ura came down. She's like, go, my pets, or whatever, and they skitter away that way, and she's blocking us, right? And she says whatever she says, and then she jumps away while we're, like, stunned. That would have been so much better. I would have felt so much better. Why would you not show us Ura? The only thing I can think of is that they want that to be a reveal for the other the other releases so that we get something new in the other releases. Like, I guess maybe so that that's something to look forward to, but we don't know anything about her. We know she's stronger and she's smarter and more cunning and all of that, of course. And we know they answer to her. But, like, we could have seen her and still know nothing about her. I would have been more intrigued, I think, if we saw her, maybe, and maybe she has some weird gruesome, maybe she has 2 cores, or maybe she has some other thing. Maybe she's, like, made of bloodstone, or, like, she has something intriguing about her design. Or maybe if she just, I don't know. I just think that her... something. I don't know. Oh, it's absolutely possible ArenaNet hasn't finished modeling her, and that's why we didn't see her, but it still doesn't make it feel any better. They should have finished it and got it done. Like, that, I don't know. I mean, respect to the devs and everything. This was an amazing start to the expansion. And there were complaints, in all fairness, that Soto felt like 2 separate stories. Even though I think we went in knowing that it would be that, was that there was a core story and then there would be the next 3 releases would tell another story, which it did. That continued the main story, but it definitely felt very separate, the whole Nios stuff. And some people liked that and some people didn't. I didn't mind that it was 2 separate stories. I just minded that the Nios stuff was rushed and incomplete and didn't make sense. You know, that would have, like, it's fine that it was a separate story. It just wasn't a good one. Or no, it was a good one. It just wasn't told well. That's the thing. The Nios stuff was actually really super good and fascinating.
I can outrun a centaur.
It was a great story. It just was not told well at all, is the problem with the Nios stuff. It saying that in all respect. Ooh, do we think Bava Nisos, the Mersat city, will be the 3rd map or the 4th? That's what's very interesting is we're getting 2 more maps, right? One with the... not the next release, but so the 3rd release, and then another map with the 4th release, and they're both going to be smaller than the 2 current maps. Kind of, they said like a living world, like a Lake Doric, I think is what they very directly compared it to. So like this size map here, like Lake Doric, which is fine. It's a good size map. And so we're going to get 2 of those, 2 more of those. But what's interesting is that it was originally going to be 1 map that was expanded, right? They were going to release half the map with the 2nd release. No, the 3rd release, and then expand it, and then we get the rest of the map with the 4th release. They, very late game, decided, or at least decided to tell us, that they were going to make it 2 separate maps. But, so I can only imagine they're going to be related somehow. And then there's a raid map, right. Think the 4th map is the Realm of Torment. I think it is too. I think we're gonna go to the Realm of Torment. Hi, Emerald Knight! You can still sing, it's time, it's PG time! But if the 4th map is the Realm of Torment, the 3rd map, how, like, what is the 3rd map? Are they both in the Realm of Torment, and one was going to be like the Domain of Anguish, and one's going to be the whatever else, right? Or whatever. I forget which one's like the overall. And then Bava Nisos could be one of them. Right. Right. Is Bava Nisos in the Realm of Torment? Raid map, city map, Highlands? You think we're not going to the Realm of Torment? Maybe the raid will be in the Realm of Torment? Oh, something smells amazing. Mr. P's making something. Okay, let me scroll up and read some of your theories and stuff. It's intentional. Soto was 2 story arcs, and this is a single one. I guess so. If we went in knowing that I still feel like there should have been some OMG moment. And for me personally, the biggest OMG moment for me, I guess, was learning Ura's name and actually hearing her speak. Like, oh gosh, she's real. And we knew that before. We knew there was a third one because Decima said to Greer, I'll tell her if you don't come help me. So we knew there was a third one going in. If we didn't know there was a third one, that would have been a much bigger shock. But I liked that little seed. Like, if you were, you know, you didn't have to pay much attention to catch that. But, like, you know, if you were like, oh, they answer to someone, right? And then we got to actually hear from her and learn her name. Which is why I think that knowing that there was a third one beforehand and then actually getting to see her in that Chapter 9 instance would have been a lot more impactful. If we didn't know beforehand that there was a third one, and then in the 9th chapter instance, we heard her speak and learned a new name and went, oh my god, there's a third one, then that instance would have had the impact of, oh my god, there's a third one. But we already knew that going in. And we pretty much have, like, nothing to go on as far as, like, theorizing about her. Again, because we didn't see her and there was no, so we don't know if she's different. I get, like, she's more cunning. Obviously, she's, you know, they answer to her. That's nothing to go on, right? Like, how is she different? I wish we would have had some other little seed to go on, unless there's something in the little side quests. Right now, I'm just like, there's a mama. I got nothing. Like, again, if we would have seen her, or like maybe her voice sounds really different, or she's speaking in another language, and we'd be like, oh, why isn't she speaking like they're speaking? Or you know, like we see that we see that she's made of bloodstone, and then we can kind of theorize on that, or she's got a different colored core or something to get us, like, theorizing. Right now there's just kind of nothing to theorize on. She's stronger, great. Yeah, I get that. I get that this is one story. I don't know. I guess we do have stuff to theorize though, to be fair. Like, and you can still do things to, like, make an impact in the end. We know that Maban was doing some stuff we don't know about. We kind of got a, like, why Waiting Sorrow left, but I feel like it, like, is that it? Is it just my people need me? Why didn't she tell anyone? If she was just like, the only reason I can think that she didn't tell anyone was because the Isgarin might not have let her go. And it's a little weird. I did Fayus, welcome back. I think it's a little weird that Isgarin, in all his power and watching Tyria and watching us, we know that he was watching us, he couldn't find her. He couldn't see her in hundreds of years. He was not able to find her. Or however long it's been. I forget, 20? Has it been 20? I forget. When did Jormag rise and the Codan went south? Was it 20? Was it 20? This game's actually been out for 20. Or this game's been out for 10. 12. I don't know. My timeline's messed up. Maybe they're spliced with Mersat. See, that would have been freaking amazing. Yeah, Sorrow might have blocked him from seeing her. It does sound like she is very powerful, like he is. It does seem like Sorrow is above the other wizards in power. Because Isgarin is set on non-interference, right? So if she said anything, he might not have let her go. He might have stopped her from going and helping her people. I just would have liked it to be something a little more interesting. Thank you, Conrad, for the 34 months.
Good afternoon, evening friends. I just finished PKing my weekly D&D game.
PKing. Have fun. I'm glad you had fun. I hope you had fun. I got D&D tonight. I had D&D Sunday night, and I got D&D tonight too. Hopefully they're coming. Awesome. Sorrow said she made the tower's protection and all. I guess she's powerful enough to hide from Ren. Right. She calls him Ren. Yeah, she said the tower always liked me best. So yeah, she's got a lot of power. When Lear recalled his memories, he was going a bit crazy, and Zoja said that forgetting your past was pretty normal, so waiting Sorrow, who was unstable in the before remembering, might have been seen as a threat. How do you feel about the Titans as villains? Do they feel imposing enough to you? They do. They do. Yeah. Yeah, their presence was pretty much like, just took over the Sentry, and the map is like dark and depressing as a result. There's the rot from Greer and the lightning from Decima. Like, they really make their presence very known. And the lore that we already know of the Titans and from Guild Wars 1 just kind of naturally makes them feel more imposing, because that was the threat of prophecies, right? That's the threat we had to put an end to. So they have, a long legacy of lore backing them up too. That definitely helps. I'm satisfied with them as like the threat. Yeah. No, you're good, Face. The journal mentions that Sorrow was recovering her memories, and Isgarin sounded like he'd never encountered that. That's why he was desperate to find her, because he didn't know what she was doing, right? Yeah, she could have joined with the bad guys. She could be telling everybody. That's the biggest thing that I'd be worried about. With Waiting Sorrow just suddenly going missing, is like, who is she gonna tell all of Isgarin's secrets? Is she gonna tell everybody about the Wizard's Tower? Is she gonna tell everybody about, Isgarin and everything? Like, the wizards? Is she teaching people wizard magic? Like, is she raising an army? We don't know, right? Good night, Alaska. Side quests have some answers too. Yeah, I'm excited to do the side quests. I'm gonna concentrate on that next time. I treat the Titans as more of a mystery than a threat. I feel like it's all about us finding out what's behind their presence. Yes. Didn't Waiting Sorrow say that she had a suspicion of why the Titans were back? Because he was like, was it you that brought them back? And she said, no, it's not me, but I have a suspicion of who or why. Didn't she say that? That's very intriguing. But then we didn't get to hear what it was. Hey, Nordenheim. Welcome. As long as Ura isn't just, I'm gonna conquer Tyria, but also I'm an evil ruler to my own people, it'll be fun. Yeah, no, I don't want another eparch. The most interesting villains in this entire game have been the ones that are complicated, right? Like Scarlet. I know not everybody likes Scarlet, but she was definitely interesting because she was a Sylvari. She was awoke Mordramoth and was a Mordramoth minion. And she had this whole history of like, she was the only non-Asura to go through all the colleges and and the whole Omad's machine. And like, there was so much lore and so many interesting things about Scarlet, and we learned about all of them. Even after she was gone, we were learning about her. That's what makes her one of my favorite characters in this entire franchise. Yeah, Sorrow thinks she knows about the Titans. Like, what? It's going good, Norden. Yeah, the Titans are what's corrupting the wildlife, making them sick, and making them like, you got like these crazy wolves that are like, all tightened out. Like, yeah. Definitely an opposing threat. And it's just like, right now they're just on Janthir Sentry. So like, the thing is, like, they took over and like destroyed that map, but this is just like we gotta stop it before it spreads. It's like a disease. Like, Janthir Sentry got a disease, and we gotta stop it before it spreads. The tameable reindeer. That would be the best. Isgarin is not an all-seeing god. I don't think he can see everything or anybody in the tower. See, I keep thinking he is, but but he watches Tyria. He watches us. He knows about what we were doing in Tyria. I guess, how do you not know someone's killing the Elder Dragons? Well, I guess that's fair. She was looking for Mabon.
Always watching.
Always watching. Isgarin, he knows if you've been sleeping. He knows when you're awake. The last order the Titans received was to destroy the Char. What if this is either lingering orders or revenge for being controlled? Yeah, so I guess the big theory, I guess our big two questions are, okay, so why are the Titans back? Is someone controlling them? Like, who revived them? Who opened the door to Kamali? Like, why or who is responsible for this is the big question. Why are they here? And then, and hopefully, Mabon wasn't involved, because Mabon has been called into question now. Oh, I'm sorry I missed your hi, Grez. What's up? I'm scrolling way back in chat now. I'm honestly not feeling any urgency with the Titans as villains, even after playing a Char who have a history with them. I can understand that. I don't know, like I said, because of their history and the lore, and because I see them as a disease, that in that sense I do feel that sense of urgency, because they could spread. Because if we leave them unchecked, they're going to spread. I could see it being more pressing, you know, obviously, if they showed up. And they did say, like, you know, the first city they would come after if we let this go is Divinity's Reach. Because they're directly south. Because they're all up here right now. They're on the Isles. And then, so the Kodan are afraid of them coming across the bay. Is this... Now, this is their corruption, right? This rot is all because of Greer, right? This is... So they've already come across the bay. Yeah, because we fight Titans here. And they even come out of the rifts, the Titan rifts, right? So this is already... They've already spread here. Yeah. So the bears are like, holy shit. They're quickly gonna completely overrun them. Which means the bears are gonna have to, like, you know, retreat this way. They might already be retreating, you know, over here. So cool that the Bastion of the Penitent's right there. But if they keep spreading, they're gonna come for the Divinity's Reach here. So that's what we gotta stop, is if this keeps spreading. All the Woodland Cascades. They're coming for Kryta. So that's the urgency. And what is up with the Kodan and Ore? And it wasn't like some kind of really extreme typo, because they've mentioned it multiple times. And they kept saying that the Kodan went to Ore. I don't understand how, like, because there's Kodan. There's polar bears. Is there polar bears here? I don't know if there's polar bears here. I forget. But polar bears are in Frostgorge. These are whole Kodan, like, cities here. So from the core of the game, the Kodan have been in Frostgorge. They better not go north to Vabi. That's right. What if the Kodan are just Norn who decided to permanently wear fursuits? That would be amazing. But there weren't ever any Norn in Ore. Oh, weren't the Kodan cities ships they used to move? They are ships. What's the, I don't know what the extent, like how mobile these are. Can these fly from Ore up to here? And like, cause Ore is down here. That's what I don't understand. That's what doesn't make sense. When they keep saying that they went to Ore. So from what I understand, so when Jormag, here's the thing, the Kodan were driven out of the north by Jormag, the same as the Norn were, right? So, you've got, Holbreck is right here, right? So the Norn used to be, here's the Eye of the North. So the Norn used to be all in the Shiver Peaks, right? And then Jormag rose. I don't know exactly where Jormag rose from. But Jormag rose in the Shiver Peaks and drove the Norn south. And so did they... Where were the Kodan originally? All the Kodan used to be all one, right? Because they said they were driven out when Jormag rose, which means were they originally in the Shiver Peaks? Journey can go burr. There are ghosts of Norn and Or? Are there? Bajora had Kodan and Jormag corrupted Kodan called Bone Skinners. Those were Kodan? Oh. There are Kodan and Majora. Highland Shore. So, are the Kodan originally from... They're originally from the north. They got driven out by Jormag. And they came... So they came down here, right? And then... This is when they were down here because they were being forced away by Jormag. Waiting Sorrow, who was already at the Wizard's Tower, saw that they were in trouble. They were on the move because Jormag. Waiting Sorrow left to help them. She was the voice because she was one of the leaders because the Kodan have two leaders, a claw and a voice. And the voice like hears the voice of Coda, their like spirit god or whatever. And so she was the voice. I don't know, she's kind of inserted herself. And this is all just what I understand. And she said she heard Coda and it like freaked her out. She's like, oh my god, no, I don't like this. And so she left. Again. Right? Am I getting the timeline right? And so she left them, just like she left the wizards, without saying anything. She's disappeared. I don't know where she went. And so the Kodan freaked out because they're like, well, we don't have a voice. We just have a claw now. This doesn't make sense. The ones who like hardcore follow Coda were like unacceptable that the voice left. And so that split, her leaving, split the Kodan. And the ones who were like, all worship Coda, our spirit god, left. They left to Or, all the way down here. I don't know how you go from Woodland Cascades all the way through Kryta, all the way through the Sea of Sorrows, all the way through all of this down to Or somehow. So they hung out here with Coda. While the rest of them were like, we're just going to worship nature. We don't need Coda. We just need nature and the land. And they established their little home here in the Lowland Shore. And I assume over into the Woodland Cascades. I'm assuming there's more. There might not be. But so there's, they stayed here among nature. The Coda ones came all the way down the Or for some reason. And somewhere here, I don't know where, established a base for a while, and then maybe when Zaitan then rose and they were like, oh shit, we gotta get out of here because Zaitan, even though they never said that specifically, I don't think, I could be wrong, they were like, oh no, we gotta run, and they're like, we're not gonna run south because there's just ocean, unending ocean to the south, we can't go south anymore, so they, decided to go all the way back up here, all the way through the mountains, all the way through Nornland and Shiver Peaks, all the way back up here. And they're like, all right, we're going to go, you know what, screw Jormag. We're going to go back to the north. Because that's where we're originally from. And they landed in Frostgorge Sound and became polar bears. And all turned white because Zaitan scared the shit out of them. That's... I don't know how they travel so far. Do they have flying? Are these like airships? I didn't think they were airships, but they might be airships because they be traveling, man. Like all over the map. All over the best overworld map in MMOs. It doesn't make any sense. Like, Or is so far away. I could see if they said they went to the mountains of Maguma. Or that, you know, they went to the woods, or even just the Shiver Peak Mountains, or Maguma. You could have just said like they hung out in Maguma for a while before deciding to move back, or so. Or is just so far down here, and why Or? Or maybe they hung out in South Sun Cove for a while. I don't know. There's Karka there though. Nobody lives there except Logan. I don't know. It's really odd. Yeah, they caught a ride with the Zephyrites or something. Oh, there was a Norn ship going over Ore right when it rose. What, an airship? Norn have airships? Mr. Biscuit, what are you doing? Are you being silly? He's a good boy. From what Rai Lycan says in chapter 1, Sorrow was the voice to a tribe of Kodan. When she left, they went south to Janthir. Some remained here, free from gods, while others follows Koda's voice again and went further south to Ore. We don't know exactly when Sorrow left the Kodan, but presumably this was before Ore was a human kingdom. Yeah, my timeline is all messed up. I don't know what is when. Dagda's a Jotun, and Ore was Jotun's best place to live because of the magic in Ara. I'm thinking Waiting Sorrow might have contacted her. Is this the entire map? And if it is, would it not follow the same direction as a globe? I don't think this is the entire map. Unless this connects to this, doesn't connect. So this is not the entire map. This is not a globe. Nope, because this is just ocean. And up top it's land, so this is not connect. This is not it. There's more to Tyria than this. Ore was underwater before Zaitamoka. Oh, that's right. Why did they leave Ore? Or they escaped Ore. The Kodan who are still north are completely unrelated to the ones who are with Sorrow's tribe. Keep in mind that every sanctuary has a voice and a claw. So it's not all the Kodan. It was just one tribe. Okay. So the ones who went to the lowlands and Ore were just one sanctuary. Ah, okay. Okay. They built a raft out of bones. Or they went to Ore but never got there because they found Utopia. That's the best explanation yet. Okay. The Kodan were all in the north in sanctuaries that each one had a claw and a voice. And then the voice of one sanctuary, whose Sorrow's sanctuary, rejected the call of Koda and vanished, and her people went to Janthir. Then of those people, some followed Koda again to the south, while the rest remained in Janthir without gods. Okay. Oh, that's right. We've seen the entire map in the Priory. That's right. Man, I need a YouTube video with visual aids. I'm just gonna wait for, like, Loranity or Wooden Potatoes to tell me all this lore in a video that makes more sense than everything pieced together in the game, which is amazing. Which is amazing because that's what's cool, is that you get all of these tidbits in the map, like in the story and from the lore books and the side quests and everything, and then, like, there are amazing lore masters out there who, like, piece it all together. I love it. I love it. I need the official Tyria timeline. Art book. That's right. I'm guessing ley lines are in the whole world. Why did all the dragons chill together in Tyria? Because it's the biggest concentration of magic. I think because of the human gods brought crazy amounts of magic to Tyria, gave magic to the humans. The Jotun had magic, so there's ancient magics. It's just, it's a concentration of magic, and elder dragons eat magic, I think is why they're all here. So there is or was a lot less magic in other parts of Tyria. Or it could be there could be ancient magics as well all over Tyria, but I think it's the gods. The human gods brought their magic from elsewhere. Because I don't think the gods aren't from Tyria, right? Humans are not originally from Tyria, like the planet Tyria. Humans were brought to Tyria by the human gods, who are also not of this planet. So I think, and so over time, I don't know when they brought them, but I think over time, because there was that extra magic brought to this area that we play in, I think that's why the elder dragons kind of congregated here, is my guess. We aliens, we are. Humans are actually alien to Tyria. Strawley's an alien. Maybe because Suwan hatched them here. And so they just didn't travel very far. They didn't travel the whole world. They were just like, there's enough magic here. That's true too. A lot of them just traveled north. Well, we don't know if she's always been in Cantha. She's kind of a Canthan-looking-esque dragon. That doesn't mean... She's probably somewhere in the Endless Ocean she hung out. Yeah, didn't they say that war claws, like, came from the rifts, came from the mists or something? Didn't there was some kind of lore about that. It's the same reason world-conquering bad guys only attack New York City in Marvel Comics or Tokyo in anime. Yes, that's it exactly. Because plot convenience. Oh, the gods are from beyond the mists. Right, yeah. I mean, anything, like, out in space is, like, the mists. Hey, if it works, Lilia. Do these wiki timelines only focus on the player character's point of view, or do they all handle all histories? It probably depends on the timeline. I don't know. Oh, man. I love the lore of this series. There's, like, always questions. There's always mysteries. Maybe Cantha was closer to Tyria in the past, like plate tectonics or some shit. Yes. Yes. Tyria, Pangea. Oh, so humans are also god spawns. Oh, Leo. 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 I don't know if we're god spawns, but we don't know that. That's been a big lore mystery for a long time, is because we know that the gods brought humans to Tyria. We don't know why, we don't know where from, we don't know if they made us, we don't know any of that. We just know that the human gods brought us here and from somewhere, and they are also not from here. And they gave us magic, right? They allowed us to use magic. I don't think we're god spawn, no. Now, if Ura is the only one who referred to the Titans, or at least to Greer and Decima, as god spawn, that doesn't necessarily mean what we call gods. She could be referring to a god as something completely different. And remember that the human gods, which are what, like, the only beings that we ever have called gods in this game are the human gods, who are not gods. They are just very powerful beings, and because they brought us here, the humans have worshipped them as gods, but they're not gods. They're just very powerful beings. So when Ura says god spawn, it doesn't necessarily mean Balthazar and Lissa and Melandru and Dwayna and Grenth. That doesn't mean that that's who she's referring to. Because I don't think in Guild Wars 1 they had anything to do with the Titans. What's up, Hera? Welcome. You feel like the humans were spirited away to safety. Maybe, but then why they care us, or why they used to care us and now just are missing and don't talk to us? Because in Guild Wars 1, the gods, the human gods were a presence in the human culture. They actually we met their avatars. We talked to them. There was communication with them. So they were very real and very here and involved. Every Winter's Day, actual avatars of Dwayna and Grenth would come down and, like, partake in festivities. This was like they were very present. In Guild Wars 2, they're not. In Guild Wars 2, the gods, there was an exodus of the gods, and they left, and the humans have not heard from them. Until Balthazar. Until Balthazar came down, and then we saw Cormyr. The gods left because it was upsetting the dragon cycle, the void. Probably because of the void. Did the Wizard's Tower exist when humans got to Tyria? I don't know if the tower existed. I think the Seers, which is what Isgarin is, were the first race on Tyria ever. I think they're the most ancient. They just, like, live forever, but I think Isgarin's the only one left. Because they had the big battle with the Mersat, right? Abaddon used Titans as minions. He did, but... He did, but Abaddon is dead. So Abaddon used Titans as minions. But we killed Abaddon. Did someone revive Abaddon? And Abaddon somehow was using the Titans again? Oh my god. Or someone acting as Abaddon. Someone who has Abaddon's powers. Is Abaddon gonna come and do it? That'd be crazy. Did Cormyr say they started returning to the mists? So now I have to review everything. Now I have to review Path of Fire, and, like, we have to go back in the lore and see, like, who talked about what. I don't think we have lore that goes back further than the Seers. But Suwon was definitely the first. Oh! Did Suwon... Elrenia? Elrenia, welcome! We're just nerding out on Guild Wars 2 lore. I actually have to go. I have D&D tonight. I have to eat dinner and go very soon. Elrena, thank you so much. Elrenia. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. I'm Peachy. We are super nerding out on Guild Wars 2 lore. I just finished the Janthir Wild story. And so we're just... Our brains are on fire. Our brains are actually on fire trying to recall Guild Wars 2 lore. I really should be... Strawley needs some coffee for this. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Alrenia. I hope you had so much fun with your stream. Please make sure you are taking care of yourself, getting some water, getting a snack, getting a stretch, whatever you gotta do to keep yourself happy and healthy. Yes! Thank you, and welcome. Did we get a follow command for Elrenia? I missed it. Let me make sure to follow you. There we go. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Chris! Thank you! 2 raids right in a row. Y'all heard I was ending soon. They're like, hurry, raid Peachy. Thank you so much, Chris. How was your stream? Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you for the raid. Hello! As I was telling Elrenia, we are just, we finished Janthir Wilds, and so we are, setting our brains on fire with Guild Wars 2 lore. Guild Wars universe lore as best we can. I'm doing wonderful. How are you? It's great to see you. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Hydrate. Thank you, Regal Peach. I am almost out of water. Oops, my coffee is on fire. Here we go. Tried some housing, but need so much materials. Oh my gosh. I have been, well, I guess I got a little bit of a homestead experience here. I've been saving this, like, for the end. It's gonna be, like, my post-Janthir, like, end game is, like, uncovering all of this, because I wanted to wait. So it was funny. Any of the story instances where you go back to your homestead, everybody else probably, like, saw all of their pretty decorations. I've done, like, nothing in my homestead so far. So, like, it was just very bare and, like, nothing. Haha. Bare, and like nothing was there, and I'm like, is this my homestead? I don't know. And they're like, everyone's like, yeah, it's if you actually decorated it, you would have seen all your decorations. But yes, oh my god, talk about the material sinks, right? So this is the small amount of map specific materials when gathering from any material node in Janthir. See, I'm trying to get this first because I just figure I'm going to be playing a lot in the Janthir maps and farming and getting, you know, materials and stuff for my homestead. And if I get this early, over time, I'm going to just get more of these map specific materials that I'm going to need for the homestead. Like, I'm just gonna, like, the earlier I get it, the more I'm gonna get just as I'm playing. So that's why I really wanted to focus. I'm gonna get this one, and then I'm going to switch to homestead is my plan, and then start leveling this up and crafting as much as I can. And yeah, so I'm excited, and then I can finally start decorating and stuff. It's going to be great. Bonus experience first, and then flesh out the others. Yep, exactly. This one is more experience and gain additional currency items. I'm assuming the currency items, is that the coins? I'm assuming. I figure the gain more experience is like, that would get me this faster, but like the time it would take to get this, like I could just be leveling this. So, and it's like, I'm going to play so much that I'm going to get these anyway. And I'm going to need to keep playing Janthir maps to get the materials for the homestead, right? So like this is just like, oh, you'll get it a little faster, and it's like I'm gonna get it anyway. So that's my mentality anyway. So once I get this, then we're gonna go full bore into homesteading, and then Warclaw. I got my first 3 Warclaw stuff, and those can just come whenever. So that's my plan. Currency items are the honey and curious Mersat currencies. Okay. Coins, oblages, and the Mersat. Okay. I know. No, this expansion has made me want to like grind and like just farm the maps more than this game has done in a long time. And I haven't even started decorating the homestead. Speaking of, I need to let me just do one quick little wrap up here for so that I have some kind of outro for my YouTube video, cuz my Soto one, I remember one of the Soto videos, like I was going on like this at the end of it, and like when I was editing it, like I had absolutely nowhere to end it. Like there was no like, yeah, this expansion was great, I really enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to more. Right, that's kind of like an ending right there. Like I had like one of them just ends extremely abruptly because I just like I never said anything like that. Like I never had some kind of like conclusion that I could like then end the video on, and it frustrated me so badly because there was nothing that I could use. I was just like, I had to like end mid-sentence practically because there was so no who. But did you enjoy it, or you look forward to more? And so no, Janthir Wilds was amazing. I had the best time on these maps, and I am so looking forward to leveling my homestead, playing in my homestead, decorating it, and I definitely look forward to more of the lore and the story. This is going to be an exciting year. Bye, YouTube. There you go. Now we clap because, see, when you open up your timeline, I'm sorry if that was loud. When you open up your timeline in your editor, you'll see some audio spikes that'll signal where that is so I can find it quicker. Just YouTuber things, just editing things. So there you go. Now I have, between all that, I have something to end it on now. I don't have to end it mid-word like one of my Soda videos. Just sound things. That's right. Oh my god, the Lowlands is one of the best maps in the entire game. It is so good. It is so beautiful. It is so jam-packed full of things to do. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why it took me, what, 6 or 7 streams to finish the Soto story, which is, you know, not that long. Or Soto. The Janthir story, which is not that long, because I had so much fun playing in the maps. I had so much fun in the maps. I kept getting distracted because I wanted to see everything. What's this? What's this? What's that? I already have map completion because exploring was so much fun, especially in the lowlands. Both the maps are fun, but the lowlands are completely next level. Like it is so, the design of that map is absolutely ridiculous. It's so much fun to explore, and there's so much to do. I'm even incentivized because of the new achievements. I'm even incentivized to do the, like, there's like you do the heart quests like 15 times or 14 times or something. I'm even incentivized to do that. Like every time I log in, I'm like, oh, I gotta do the heart quest because I need 14 of those. Like I've never felt that before. I've never felt that before. Bears greater than demons. Right, I almost enjoyed the maps more than the story. No lie. No lie.
Mine. All mine.
Have you pet your Warclaw today? No, he's so cute. Have you pet your roller beetle today? Look at he's dancing. I'm so glad at least your mounts have an animation when you pet them. Rather than like when you pet like a random dog or cat, there's like absolutely no animations, just hearts come up. They could have animated a pet. It didn't have to line up or anything. Here, I'm fixing the saddle. Peachy-chan! We have Peachy-chan's on the raptor! Did you try leaving alts in the home instance? Yup. Yup, Peachy-chan on the mount. Oh, turtle. I didn't pet my turtle. Good boy. Love it. Oh, I wonder if I can... Oh my god. I need so many of these. Holy heck. Trade efficiency. Yes. Trade. I don't need trade capacity. I need the trade efficiency. Okay, I don't have that one yet. I don't have enough for that. I think I have both of the upgrades here. Lumber mill. I have both of the... Oh, no. Oh, here. Efficiency. Yes, efficiency. Find. Oh, that was the lumber. Okay, there's lumber, metal, and then the farming. Okay. I have a bunch of my alts here. Not all of them yet. Can we shout out how good the alliance scenes were? They were. I loved them. There's never been so much, like, calling back to previous events, even back to Guild Wars 1. Like, I think the searing, which was, like, the first thing that happened in Guild Wars 1 Prophecies, was mentioned, like, no less than 3 times. It was amazing, because it was, like, I got that feeling of, like, oh my god, I was there. I remember that. Talking about the Flame Legion char and like just, oh my god, the lore that we got was insane. The throwbacks were insane. My enjoyment of the maps made my enjoyment of the story greater. Yes, 100%. I need more home instance nodes. Wonder if they're... Ah! Got jump scared by my own inventory. Good lord. What are the dailies? Craft masterwork items. Cryptus Rift event, Defiance. Okay. Resources. Aha! 100 apiece though. Oof. See, I need to find out which decoration, like my favorite decoration that I want 1,000,000 of. What's like of these resources it uses, and then buy that one. Or just keep saving them, because 100, that's a freaking lot. That's a lot. Did I get the... I did get that, okay. Ouija party. I only have 2 cats. I like that Mox watches over the cats. Race decoration. Boop. That one. That was my experiment. I forgot that these are all decorations. All of these, like, bushes are all decorations. Or this is one giant decoration. They just made it big. Can't wait to make a forest. Psst. It sounded like an elephant. God, these trees are so pretty. Oh, this goes so far too. There's even like an underwater, like we went over here, like down this waterfall, and in these little bays, you can like go under the water. Like you could make like an underwater palace if you wanted to. They just like thought of everything. How high can we go? I joined a player's homestead to farm and I saw a Norn there called Herbalist Sensei. It took me until I approached the Norn to realize it was one of the player's alts. You were like, oh, you can get an herbalist for your homestead? I need those stone walls from the preview video. I know, right? That's where you can, how you can build like a castle, right? Do you think they'll ever give us more houses to choose from? I think that it would be very smart and very cool for them to give us a different like map for each expansion, like they did with the guild halls originally. That would be my hope. I would, however, really, really, really hope that you got to save your decoration placement. Because, like, right now with the guild halls, if you switch guild halls, the decorations in the one you're not using disappears. You don't get to save it, right? And right now, there are no save states. There's just one save state for however you decorate. I would hope that's like, you know, save states. Hi, Leopard Cub. Well, he just came right to me. Hi, how's it going? He's just running around. I would hope that in the future they'll add some kind of save state, because they could sell that in the gem store very easily. They could give, like, I think it would be cool to give everybody like a free one, kind of like they did with the build templates, and then sell more slots in the gem store. I don't think I want multiple homestead maps. It'll cheapen the idea that it's our home. Sure, I could see that. I'm fretting too much over where to put the master bedroom and the commander's room. Is the master bedroom not the commander's room? Or the command room? That's the fun. You get to decide where you want everything. I want to have like a bedroom. I want to have a like a study, like a book nook. I want to have a plushie room, a room with just plushies and pillows. But I need to unlock the master. I need to unlock all of the rooms before I decide. Of course, there are houses that are this exact layout out in the open world, so you could just go in there and like see what rooms are available and say like, oh, I'm gonna make this one, and this one. More curious about how they'll expand on homesteads in future expansions, since it's a Janthir wild feature. Right, like we'll always get more decorations. The question is, are we gonna get more homesteads? Because that's the thing, like this is, you know, this is a very specific style. This is very lowland Codan, style of house. And yes, you can build other stuff. You can build a castle. I saw a video of someone putting decorations over every single wall and making it look completely different. But like a different layout. You can't, you know, this base house has a style and a layout, and it would be cool to have multiple of those. I however, could see them, this is it. I could also see this is it, you know, we're not going to get other ones. I just think that having other ones is a more incentive to buy the next expansion, right? If this isn't someone's cup of tea, if the next expansion has an actual castle that as the base house, that's alone could be an incentive for someone to buy the expansion and come back to the game. So I think, everything else aside, I think giving us another style of home in each expansion is a marketing decision they should make. I think that would be good for marketing. That would be good for bringing players back to the game. ESO has a lot of different houses. Vervation! Hi, Vervation! I really need to go. Unfortunately, I don't want to, but I need to go eat dinner and play D&D. So, yeah. Aw, I appreciate you saying hi, Vervation. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to everybody who was lurking today and hanging out, and for the support and the raids, and just for being y'all and for enjoying the expansion with me. This was so much fun. I'm so glad that we took our time and we explored everything at our own pace, and it was just a wonderful experience. This expansion was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. There's also my YouTube end video. my YouTube outro. Bye, Chris. Thank you again for the raid. Oh, you're right, Obi. You're right. That's right. They do transfer over. The decorations. Get out of here, Peachy. We can't always talk in Discord. Yes. All right, I love y'all so much here. Let's whoop, Biscuit. What are you doing? There we go. All right, I will see you all. I have about a bajillion videos to edit. So I will see you all on Friday. We're going to be playing more Guild Wars. We're going to be doing a bunch of those side quests that have more story in them. So we'll be focusing on those on Friday and Saturday. I'll stream Guild Wars 2 both Friday and Saturday. We'll hang out. However, on Friday, we are also going to be checking out a Switch game that came out, I believe, last Thursday or Friday, called Emio. And Nintendo was kind enough to send me a code for it. So we're going to check that out for an hour or two. It's like a detective, like it's a visual novel, but it's like a murder mystery. So yeah, they said, hey, do you want to play this? And I said, sure. So we're gonna be checking that out for, like I said, an hour or two, however long it keeps our attention. But I also want to play Guild Wars 2 on Friday as well. So so we'll do that as well on Friday. So that'll be fun. We'll do something different, even though I know everybody's loving the Guild Wars 2. We'll take a little bit of a breather from it for a couple hours. So, oh yes, everybody who's being affected by the pollen, myself included, please take care and drink lots of water. And keep tissues nearby. Peachy using her channel to make me buy more titles. I see how you work. Hey. I like video games. I like video games. All right. Mwah. Oh my god. Mr. Biscuit, my goodness. All right, I will see you all on Friday. I will talk to you in Discord. I promise, unless my computer dies or I get sick or whatever, I promise I will start having some Sailor Moon and Guild Wars 2 videos out on the main YouTube channel for you very, 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 very soon. I will see you on Friday. I will talk to you in Discord. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for the support. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay peachy, and go with love, my beautiful peaches. Take care of yourselves. Mwah. Bye-bye.